Hi! So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how I tricked myself into doing something I hate. You ready? Let's go! So the last 2 years, I've been trying to do sports consistently, but I've been failing. Basically, what I notice is that I rather do sports in a team, but unfortunately I don't have many friends that do sports, so I end up cycling most of the times, and most of the times I'm too lazy to grab my bicycle and to go for a ride, because I tell myself I live in a hilly part of the city and it's gonna be hard to go up when I'm already tired, so I might just stay home, and then I fail. Yeah, not proud. So the main reason that stops me from doing sports is because I don't like to feel tired or the effort that you have to do when you do sports. So I really wanted to find out why I was failing at this. I decided to go deeper and to start writing and taking notes of things that caused me to skip exercise, to try to fix it. So in April 2020, we were all stuck at home in Portugal because of quarantine, I don't know, because of the virus. And the only times we could go out was for shopping and for exercise. So that would be the perfect excuse for me to start cycling or running more often. I decided to create a challenge between me and my girlfriend so we could both motivate ourselves to do more sports. And the winner would pay a dinner out to the other one. She did an amazing 80 kilometers and I only did 10. Yeah, not proud. In May, I told my best friend that we were doing a cycling competition and he wanted to join. So it became a party of 3. I was really committed to win the challenge for that month, so I started going out more often and cycling more. So my personal goal was to do at least 100 kilometers, so I would make up for the 80 that my girlfriend did in the previous month. And the crazy thing is, I was so excited that by the 15th, I had already done more than 120 kilometers. Around the 3rd week, it was raining a lot and I thought, well, maybe that's it and I'm gonna stop cycling and hopefully I'll win. But eventually in the last week the weather got better and I ended up cycling a total of 240 kilometers and winning the cycling challenge. Suck it up. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying this video, could you please like it? Thanks, it makes a huge difference for me. So I thought, the missing component into tricking myself is to make this into something that I can't resist, which was making that a competition. So if I had to cycle by myself, I wouldn't do it, but if I was competing with someone, I would. So in June, we decided to drive up north where my girlfriend's parents have a house, and because it's a countryside, there was not much to do. I thought that maybe I could force myself into running. So the thing with running there is that they live on a hilly part as well. So the route I chose had 2.5 kilometers going up right from the beginning, and that was a big no for me. So I ended up quitting before I even started. But then my girlfriend's brother started to challenge me to run with him. And although I didn't want to run, I didn't want to show that I was quitting. So I started running with him, and different paces of course, but at least I was running. After 1 week there, I ended up running a total of 13 kilometers, which is not bad since I haven't run in months. So when we got back to Lisbon, I tried to run again, but I was not able to. I was not motivated to. So I ended up May running only 13 kilometers in 1 week, and I also cycled 22 kilometers. In July, we went up north again, and motivated again by my girlfriend's brother, I ended up running 6 times with a total of 33 kilometers in one single month, a new record for me. In August, we were back in Lisbon and my girlfriend's sister decided to start a running group where she basically challenged her friends to run 100 kilometers in 1 month. Because I thought that I was still a bit far from reaching the 100, I didn't participate and tried to run by myself and ended up running 0 again. So in the last day of August, I had the craziest idea. What about creating a running challenge where in the end you get money as a prize? So the only thing missing was to find people and to find someone to fund the challenge. So I came up with the idea that everyone could give 10 euros and in the end we would share in different percentages according to the positions in the ranking. So I felt that the money was necessary to create an extra layer of motivation, not only for me but maybe for other people, because some people are not that competitive, some people are not that hungry for money. So I thought that if I have 2 different prizes, despite the benefits of running, of course, I'll have more arguments to convince more people to join me, and therefore I'm gonna have more motivation to run because I'm gonna be competing with many other people. So after 4 days, I already had 10 people joining my challenge. I was super happy. So I immediately started creating an infrastructure for it. Created a group on WhatsApp. I created a form so people could submit the kilometers they did. And then on the backstage, I could create formulas so it would calculate everything automatically, and I could show everything on a nice pretty table and had a nice graph. So I was getting a lot of fun out of it, not really by running but by organizing things, which is actually another thing I love doing. On the 7th day we were 21 people, and this only happened because friends started inviting other friends. So I know that for this to be a success, I needed to create a community because people like to belong to a group, to do things as a part of something. So I created a WhatsApp group, I put everyone inside, I told them to share a photo of their running app every time they finish a run, so we could count and discuss and motivate each other. And it became a huge success. Half of the month, some people already had 100 kilometers on their apps, and most of the people were just congratulating each other because of their milestones. There was many people running more than the previous months and running faster and longer, and everyone seemed to be enjoying the challenge. And I was so motivated that there was one time that I ran 2 days in a row. This never happened before. So I was really excited, not only because I was running more, I was running faster, longer, I was creating a community, I was helping other people, I was organizing things, and I was enjoying the process. And most important, I was finally reaching a goal, which was running often, not feeling like it was boring or I should just give up and try something else more fun. And that made me really happy. So what really changed for me was that I was enjoying the process and not only looking at the end goal. Because when you look at the end goal, sometimes the distance is just too big. And that's why you end up failing, because it takes too much effort and people get demotivated. So when you set yourself to do something, you should create a process where you have fun and you're not focusing in the end, but you're actually focusing on the now. And that's what happened to me. So that's why I run so much. At the end of the month, I think I ran around 44 kilometers, which was a record for me as well. And that's the story on how I created the challenge that helped me overcome my hate for running. But wait, this was September 2020. In November and December, I did other 2 versions of this challenge. Wanna know about it? See my next video. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you wanna see more. And if you wanna join my running challenge, contact me. We are always looking for new people. Thank you so much. We were in April in the countryside. Started creating an infrastructure. I created a process where I had and I hope